I really made me laugh because I was trying to figure out the virtual backgrounds thing. Okay. And I just popped this picture up here. And I did this. I get down here. I was like,
and you got into it.
What's up? What's up, everybody? it's just me, hanging out. Yeah. Yeah. But unfortunately, it doesn't work very well.
That's pretty funny.
Unless you have a solid background. But
you should have seen the people.
Free time in your evening.
Sometimes I just hang out. What?
We're just fishing.
Where am I at?
Why are you taking a photograph of me? I'm just putting my pants on. You should have seen the people in line at that movie that John Paul and I were standing in. Right? Nice.
Oh yeah.
As we would put those things on our heads and we're taking photos, those little ponytails.
Mm-hmm.
It was people were staring at us like we were crazy creepers. So it was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. Like I didn't know that was a movie. I don't keep up with comic book movies, so I totally out of context saw you wearing those pigtails.
Yeah.
Jason Miller.
Jason, do you have a mask on?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
It looked like for a minute. I swear to God, when you first popped up, it looked like you had.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no. I got a pic,
Oh, okay.
Profile picture on here. That's what it was.
Okay. It was
we got string cheese.
I got string cheese.
Like, what the hell?
Oh.
Yeah.
So it might just be us four. I don't know. Scott said he was on his way home.
I love that you're still recording all of us just randomly.
Yeah. Jason, I'm recording, by the way.
Oh, well, thanks for telling me.
Yep.
Why?
I don't know. I'll stop.
The last roundup.
Last Roundup Horror Show. Hey guys, been a while. I'm Frank. Let's go around the table here. Say your name.
I'm Jason.
Yeah. Say your name.
I'm Ray.
Yeah.
I'm Jake.
And last but not least, Scott. Hello. We're talking top 10 horror remakes first. So, who wants to go first? Jason, you want to drop your list on people?
Sure, whatever. So, I had these wrote down, but like I said, I forgot to number them. Mm-hmm. So these may not necessarily be in order, but they are my top 10. And I was going to leave off movies like, I was going to leave off The Thing because up until a couple of years ago, I didn't even know that was a remake. Same way with The Fly. A couple of years ago, I found out these are remakes, and but I decided to go ahead and leave them on because they're remakes, even though they seem like the original to me. So anyway, number 10, Black Christmas, 2006. Huge slasher fan, so I like it. Number 9, Night of the Living Dead, 1990. I think he did a great job with that. Number 8, Texas Chainsaw, 2003. Number 7, Maniac, 2012. I'm not sure if a lot of people have seen this, and I'm going to say anyone that hasn't seen this should probably check it out. I mean, it's not really nothing like the original, so you don't have to worry about being like a hardcore like slasher fan. Number 6, The Fly, 1986. Number 5, Evil Dead, 2013. Number 4, Friday the 13th, 2009. Where's number 3? Number 3, My Bloody Valentine, also 2009. And number 2, The Blob, 88. Another one that I to me, that's the original. Like I didn't know until a few years ago. There's Beware the Blob, I think was the original name. And then number 1, 1982.
Right.
Who's
Ray,
next?
Ray, you up next?
Okay, sure. By the way, good pick, Jason. The Blob. I love that one. I've seen the original and the remake. They're both great. All right. Top 10. Starting with 10. Psycho, 1998. I love that remake. I think it's fantastic. Number 9, The Crazies, 2010 remake. Fantastic. Number 8, The Hills Have Eyes, 2006 remake. Number 7, The Amityville Horror, 2005 remake. Oh, okay.
No, go ahead.
I didn't know we could make noises. I would have done that earlier.
Can we clap? I didn't know if we could clap because I was going to clap.
Or go. All right, so people don't like the Amityville Horror. I like it. I think it's fantastic. Ryan Reynolds does a good job.
He was cut in that movie, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Number 6 is called Invasion from 2007. It's a remake of the Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This one has Nicole Kidman in it, and it's really good. I highly recommend it.
What is it?
It's called Invasion, and it's a remake.
Invasion.
Yeah, a remake of Invasion of the Body Snatchers from the 70s, and it's got Nicole Kidman, the dude who plays James Bond now. I can't think of his name, but it's really good. I highly recommend it. It came out in 2007. So,
all right.
Number 5 for me is The Thing and the prequel, The Thing. Now that I've watched both of them together, it's like one big movie. So for me, I don't know if you guys have seen the prequel or not that they did. The prequel came out in 2011. It shows what happened at the Denmark station before the events of the original movie in 1983 or 82. I put them together now as one thing. So, number 4 would be the Dawn of the Dead remake, the Zack Snyder remake. To this day, I think it's probably one of the best remakes out there. Fright Night 2011 with Anton Yelchin. I love the original Fright Night movies, but I thought they did a really good job. I loved Anton Yelchin in this. So
I haven't seen.
I recommend that one.
I haven't been able to bring myself to it, but maybe I should check it out.
Yeah, it's where if you just throw it on and go, okay, this is a new take on it. It's pretty good.
I got you. Yeah.
Number 2 for me is the new Halloween movie that came out in 2018.
God, I forgot all about that one.
Yeah, blew me away when I watched it. So
yeah, how did I forget about that?
And then number 1 for me is The Fly from 1986 because I saw the crappy old one from the 50s when I was a kid, and then when I became a teenager, I saw this, and to this day, it's
crappy?
Still it's goofy. No, it's like your typical
the originals.
50s. Yeah. It's well done for the time period, but this The Fly from 1986, man, it changed the way that movies were done, like practical effect wise.
There's 2 Fly movies before 86, right?
Yeah, there's one from the 50s.
So
that's
what's the
one I
second
saw.
one? Okay, that's the first one.
Son of the Fly or something like that.
Hey, yeah, let's
look it up, Frank. There are like 3.
Yeah, I think we should expedite this.
I was thinking there's 4 altogether.
I think we should sort of expedite this whole process. Like Jake, Scott, did you have any? Did you have lists? Do you have any that weren't mentioned already?
That's where I was going to kind of go, just because there's a couple of them that I hadn't really talked about. But most of mine had kind of already been talked about. But I had a few that
Yeah, mention those.
One of them that is one that I've always actually been a big fan of, and that was actually The Last House on the Left.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's one of those. I've loved the remake, loved the original, and thought the remake. I actually watched the remake literally like hours before I went and saw the remake in theaters, and just thought they were both just like wow. And I mean, it's one of those that it's such a well done movie. And another one that traumatized me as a child, but Willard.
Oh, that's a good one.
Was that a
Yes.
remake?
It is. It's a remake of I can't remember when the original came out, but I saw that one as a young kid. To this day, I'm afraid of rats because of it.
Yeah, I think the original Willard came out in like the 50s or 60s.
Yeah. And then The Ring, which is technically, I mean, it's a remake of a Japanese movie. And then ironically, I think it got remade again, which is weird. And then I'm one of probably a very few people that actually enjoyed the remake of Child's Play.
No, I
liked it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and it's one of those. Ray said something earlier that kind of like with that one, kind of, you know, if you look at it as its own movie and not a remake, it's an excellent remake, especially for the times now. It's a really excellent thing of what would happen if AI, you know, went wrong. Like if you compare it to the original, you may be, you know, disappointed, but I think it as its own movie, I thought was a great way of, you know, as you were sitting there watching it going, oh, this you're the reason it's going bad. Like,
right.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's really, I mean, a lot of it. And then The Evil Dead. I've always been a big fan of the Evil Dead remake.
Does Scott have audio?
Can you hear me?
He
go.
just hasn't said
go.
anything yet. Fuck, I ended the live stream, guys, because I don't think they could hear us at all. So, yeah, I'll
I
just.
got my top 10. I'm done.
Did you have any that haven't been mentioned yet?
A couple, I think.
Yeah, let's just talk about those, because we can't just repeat the same things over and over again, you know.
Well, that's my top 10. But yeah, I had It, Bob, Body Snatchers, Hills Have Eyes, The Grudge, which, you know, I don't think was anybody's. It was the time period when I watched it. I think I was a little bit more into the psychological stuff because I haven't really liked or watched anything since. So, Grudge, Cape Fear, number 5. I don't know if that's horror to the rest of y'all.
I would say so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one either.
So. Hey, I found that trailer for the Fly sequel. Let's get that going here. So here you go.
Listen. Do you hear it? It's getting closer.
What year does that say?
1989.
Closer.
No. This is
Don't be afraid. Be very, very afraid.
What the hell?
You could finish your father's work. You're as brilliant as
I'm saying, isn't there a movie
Something odd is happening to me, and I don't know what it is.
original?
Yeah. Yeah, the originals are black and white movies. That's what Jason said.
So there's 2 movies before we get to the one we're familiar with.
Right. And then that sequel, then there would be
and then
4.
Fly 2,
Yeah.
Because they shoot, I forget which company, but they just released that box set. It has all 4 movies in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're not terrible. They're just not great. You know, the first 2.
Yeah,
So.
I had a few that I don't think we've mentioned yet. I like the Wicker Man remake, but I think I'm in a real small community with that. I like the 13 Ghosts remake. That's really good. House on Haunted Hill is pretty good too.
I love that one.
Did we talk about the Night of the Living Dead remake from 1990?
No, that was going to be on my list, but I already put Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah,
So.
that was on my list.
Jason said it.
Oh, did he say it? Okay.
We listed them all, guys. We listed them all. What's some bad ones though? Think of what's the worst one you've seen. I didn't watch that Nightmare on Elm Street shit. I stayed away from it, and that seemed like.
I just watched it recently, man. I don't think it's that bad. Again, it's your mindset. If you go into it thinking you're watching a brand new movie for the first time, people want to complain about the way he looks, but I mean that's the way a burn victim's going to look, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I couldn't have done
it's more
anything
realistic
better.
than the original.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the other one looks better. Don't get me wrong. Right. That's my thing right there. But no, it's not as bad as what people say it is.
I know you guys get mad at this, but I've watched it again recently. The Evil Dead remake. I didn't hate it as much as I hated it the first time, but the thing I like about the Evil Dead movies is that they have this like almost joy. It's almost fun at the same time that it's being scary. It's
you didn't
fun.
like the Evil Dead remake?
No, they took all the fun out of it.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I was like, I think you're in a majority there, or not a majority.
I think it's split down the middle on that one.
I watched it again recently, and I gave it a second chance, and I thought it was better the second time. But
it just has some like the craziest.
It's disgusting, and but it doesn't play back on itself.
Like I could see you having problems with it because I remember when you watched the first one, you said you got squeamish and a little bit like dry heaves.
I mean, if you're one of those that you're not into that like grotesque gore, then you're not gonna like it. But I mean, that's just
I'm normally not like I normally don't like that, but
and that's how I've been. But it's just one of those where it was just the way that the director kind of took a different take on the same story.
Right.
That I thought was really kind of a cool change of pace to what we remember from the original Evil Dead.
Yeah.
And like I said, I did enjoy it a little bit more the second time. So.
I normally don't like that kind of violence either, like the over the top stuff. But I think they did it in a stylized way. That one scene is rough though, with the guy with the glasses. Rough, really rough. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys about unintentional horror. Did you come up with any? Because I mentioned it to a few of you. Stuff.
It's probably all the same ones that you have.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to play a couple here. That I think these are things that like messed with me when I was a kid, kind of. Just.
I got a few.
The one that messed with me the most was this the thing from Return to Oz. These Wheeler guys.
Oh my God! Yeah, we've talked about this before, Frank.
Come here.
I mean, this whole movie in general is pretty messed up. Better stop sharing that. That's
God dang, Frank, that's loud.
Yeah, that was hurting my ears.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea.
That's a young Faruka Bulk, though. If you did not know that.
Faruza
Bulk.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I didn't know that was Boss.
All right.
But those things are just crazy. That whole movie's nuts. If you haven't seen that, you should watch it. We'll probably get flagged though, because I think that's a Disney property. I'm pretty sure.
Great.
But I'll mess it up. They won't be able to tell. I'll sneak it by old Mickey.
The lollipop guy from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
What about him? Oh yeah. I can try to find that. Let me see here. I'll play this while I search for that.
That's probably Disney too.
Yeah, actually, this thing I'm going to play here is Disney. We shouldn't fuck with Disney. Disney's dark.
Put it this way, it's got to be a compliment about this podcast, though, if Disney is actually like looking on the internet for it.
No, it's just the
algorithms.
Yeah, the algorithms. I didn't turn the sound on because I didn't want to blast you.
Thank you.
Oh, you come up someone. I mean, shoot.
Well, here, let me fix it because the song kind of is important to the whole thing, you know.
Well, let me talk about one while you're doing that. How about Large Marge from Pee-wee?
Yeah, I was going to mention. I actually got that.
Now you got blasted.
Is it blasting?
It's all or nothing.
Is it? Can you hear it at all?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it so loud. I'll be able to hear it tomorrow.
Is it loud?
Yeah.
I can't tell. It's not loud to me. Am I turning it down?
Yeah. Yeah.
There,
Good.
perfect.
Oh no, you went too far.
Yeah, now you've turned it off.
Whoa.
There.
They come in stripes.
It's really quiet on my end. Sorry. But this used to mess with me a little bit.
Wait, now you turned everyone down. Like now you're quiet.
Oh jeez. This is professional.
Oh Lord.
See, this is why Joe Rogan has like 3 people working with him.
Yeah. Regardless.
We got audio tech in here.
Yeah, get an audio tech.
Get somebody
Anyway,
who
so
knows
yeah,
what to do.
so
Yeah.
Large Marge, Never Ending Story, Dark Crystal, the boat scene from Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Thank you, Jason. I was literally sitting here
God.
being like, are we not going to mention the boat scene? That
Yeah,
looks
that freaked
like
me out.
Or
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
lot of the scenes from the original Willy Wonka.
I didn't understand why it like got
Willy
so
Wonka as a
dark.
whole is a horror film.
Right.
Christopher Lloyd and Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Other
that was
Disney
wild
one.
too. Yeah. You got to watch out for those Disney
Oh,
movies.
Large Marge, you freaked me out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when they did that weird animation. Whoever,
Yeah.
where's that at? That happens here at the end. Gotta get it just right.
Is it claymation or?
Yeah, it looks like it, right?
Yeah.
When's it happen? Did I
I
pass
forget.
it? Oh, I went past it. I don't know.
Wait.
God damn it. God damn it.
I'd say
Oh,
next
here it
time we
is.
do a little research.
I had all this shit pulled up, Randy.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
That was
there-
pretty
yeah,
good.
claymation.
Ah.
Yeah. And that, you know what? That looks like Evil Dead shit, though. Like Evil Dead 2. I think so. Yeah. This is one that I thought of right here, gentlemen. Hold on.
What about Beetlejuice too? Beetlejuice had some unintentional crazy shit. Oh yeah.
What do you want with that thing?
Is it loud, guys?
It's all right.
Don't got no problem, no problem. Ain't got no suit, no suitcase. Ain't got no clothes to worry about.
And this scene also. Let's get rid of that and pull this up. This is
They
impressive.
start making the faces with their hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are helping.
Yeah, that's really good.
Your helping hands.
You're hurting.
Who thought of this? Was it?
Would you like us
This
to
is
let
Terry
go?
Jones, right?
David Bowie.
Yeah, let's give him the
Well, then,
credit.
come on.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Which way?
Or down.
Down.
Oh,
Come on, come on. We haven't got all day. Where did
Oh, that's so fucking creepy, man.
Which way do you want
Love
to
that
go?
Yeah.
Yes, which way?
well, since I'm pointed that way, I guess I'll go down.
She
Go
chose
down.
She chose down. Too late now.
Okay. Anyways,
Yeah, we'll sit here and watch that whole movie.
Yeah.
that's for sure. Let's get into this bracket, guys. I'll share it with you guys, and we'll talk about it. We'll discuss it.
Spoiler alert.
Okay. Can you guys see
Jason
that pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not at all.
Up first,
No.
here's our first one here. Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees. What do you
Jason,
think?
easy.
Jason.
Why Jason easy?
He carries off with his head at the end of the movie.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
murder
I
machine,
mean,
dude.
he kind of already won, like in a legit.
Like it's on
Okay.
screen, man. What
Yeah.
do you mean?
I mean, don't they? What's that?
And he's cooler too.
Did you say something, Scott?
Nope.
Okay. I was just thinking.
No, don't you say anything.
I was just thinking that Jason Voorhees, of course, is supernatural, but Freddy Krueger is maybe a little bit more so. Like, yeah, I mean, they're both not dead already. I don't know. Freddy, he seems to have more abilities. I don't know.
He won. He cut his head off.
So Jason Voorhees, we're going with that, right?
Yeah.
Submit that score. He moves on. So where you want to go next, guys? Critters, Leatherface?
Do it up.
How do you think Leatherface would handle a bunch of Krites
Nope,
on his
Krites
ass?
win.
You think Krites win? I think so too, sort of.
Yeah, he's not ready for that.
So
he can barely chase down one broad. You know.
I think he would be terrified. Like he's
Like a little-
childlike. He would
Yeah.
start crying and panic.
Yeah. So I guess we got to give it to the Krites on that one.
That's surprising, ain't it? Like I just thought of that for the first time. he would crumble. He would ball
Yeah,
up
it's
and
a
down
valid
the ground.
point. It's a valid point. I mean, and it's something like this.
would.
You have to give that as it's a valid point.
But what about this one? Pennywise versus the Gremlins. Now, how many Gremlins, you may ask? I would say the amount of Gremlins that Billy has to deal with in that fucking first movie. So,
well, Pennywise is the embodiment of pure evil, so I would go with him. But
he's pretty
Billy
easy.
defeated the Gremlins, right?
Yeah, but could the Gremlins?
So, if
defeat,
Billy could do it, I think Pennywise could do it.
But could the Well, yeah. Of course, the Gremlins couldn't defeat Pennywise because don't you have to tell him he doesn't exist? Kind of like, isn't that what they do?
Yeah, I don't know. Gremlins don't believe anything, so
they wouldn't be able to navigate it. So we'll give
I'm
that
cool
one
with whatever.
We'll give that to Pennywise.
The dancing clown.
And now he ends up with the original matchup that I had planned for him. So
cool.
The Creeper from Jeepers Creepers versus the Thing.
Oh, the Thing, easy.
Thing.
You think the Thing inhabits the Creeper and then?
Fuck yeah! And then he becomes a super creeper.
So,
yep, I'm sold. Super,
I can't. That's hard to argue with.
You know what? The Thing might end up taking it all the way home.
Yeah.
But if he becomes a super creeper,
We didn't think this through.
Think about how mutated he'll be by the end of the battles. Like just picking up new pieces the whole way. Victor Crowley versus the Puppet Master puppets. I guess you could throw Toulon in there too. He's controlling them, but they're under his
Crowley. Victor Crowley.
You think he just smashes that old man?
Crowley.
Yes.
All the puppets.
Yeah,
Crowley.
Yeah. Okay, Leprechaun versus the Killer Snowman Jack Frost.
I didn't look at this list. I had no. You sent it to me, but I didn't look at it.
Of course.
No, I like it better. I'm just now thinking of these for the first time. I like it.
So what do you think? You got the Leprechaun. Now, how would this even occur? Because would Jack Frost even give a shit about his gold or the Leprechaun?
Battle of the fucking holidays.
I mean, what do you say?
I'm saying Leprechaun.
Leprechaun.
Yeah, Leprechaun.
Damn. Jack Frost didn't do shit.
Hey, let's go up here. We got the Tar Man from Return of the Living Dead.
Right?
What's that, Scott?
The Michael Keaton Jack Frost?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he would totally beat him. The Tar Man versus Jason Voorhees.
Oh, Jason.
Jason's got to be Jason.
Yeah, it wouldn't even really be much of a matchup. That guy seemed like he would fall apart pretty easy.
Yeah.
Michael Myers versus Ghostface from Scream.
Oh, Michael Myers.
Yep.
Mike Myers.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, how would Ash handle the critters?
Oh, yeah, I think Ash would take him down, man.
Yeah, I don't think it would be much of a contest.
Scooter McGavin.
Here we go. Pennywise, Art the Clown. Art the Clown has no supernatural powers.
I mean, I gotta say, and I could be wrong, but when you're matching up a supernatural being with a natural being, I say supernatural wins.
Yeah. Pennywise.
Jason, what do you say?
I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean,
it's a shame.
I like Art the Clown better. But,
I just like to point out that this battle right here is my ultimate or disaster because I hate clowns. So which way? Fuck both of them. So I'll go with I guess Pennywise.
Okay, Pumpkinhead versus the Thing. Now here we go again. And what happens? Thing
or the Thing, man.
Yeah. I think he might take it all the way to the end. We'll see.
I mean, hold on now.
Hold on,
we have to lay some ground.
Okay.
Okay.
Before we make it official.
Yeah, because it's just going to be the Thing every time.
Yeah.
So, let's pick out. I don't know.
Look at what's Pumpkinhead's attributes. What makes him, what's his powers? Nothing.
He's just a revenge demon, right?
He's just big, right?
Yeah.
Does he have fire abilities? I can't remember.
No, he does not.
He didn't have shit.
He has a big pumpkin head. That's the thing.
He's just a big monster.
He's a demon. He's a demon. Couldn't a demon defeat
a big? Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, what do you want to call the Thing?
Here's what we should do.
It's an alien from outer space.
So a demon versus an alien.
Here's what we should do with the Thing.
Leave it. Let's call it that.
Since this is so close, why don't we just do it flip a coin and see what happens? Does anybody have a coin?
How about we do? Who do you think would win between just whatever a demon looks like in your head versus whatever an alien looks like? Put them against each other.
I'd still go with the alien myself.
Right? I think the demon would have an edge. I think
I'm going demon too.
So Pumpkinhead.
Alien. No.
I'm just
saying that's 2 and 2. Scott, what do you say?
I'm the Thing.
The Thing. So
okay.
Nice.
All right.
Well, that's how we should do it if we get hung up like that. Or why don't we just vote like that every time? How about that?
All right.
This is a pretty even matchup here. Victor Crowley, Rawhead Rex.
Ooh. I'd still go with Crowley.
That'd be a fun one.
Yeah. See, I don't know. Rawhead Rex can bust through a trailer like no one's fucking business. So, and he can eat he ate a kid, right? What? I mean, he could take a good chunk out of Victor Crowley.
He's a demon too, right?
I thought he was just a big, strong maniac. I don't know. He's probably died 500,000 times, but I don't know. Who votes Victor Crowley?
I was voting Crowley.
Sure. Crowley.
Move it along.
I like him better. So
yeah, definitely.
That's why I'll vote Victor Crowley.
Pinhead versus the tall man from Phantasm.
Who? Oh, wow.
The tall man from Phantasm versus Pinhead.
That's a tough one.
I'll say Pinhead.
See, that's because this is an alien versus demon scenario again.
Yeah.
Two different realms.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Pinhead on this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to say tall man. I got to go with him, but it doesn't really matter.
I'm saying tall man just for the simple fact I like him better.
Yeah.
Pinhead moves
So
forward.
Scott's the tiebreaker.
Yeah. Leprechaun versus Chucky. They're about the same size. Oh,
Pinhead.
Pinhead.
What'd Scott say?
I said Pinhead.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was me and you on the other side.
All right.
Leprechaun versus Chucky.
Chucky.
I'm gonna say Leprechaun just because he has magic powers.
Yeah, but but you also got to think about this. Okay, he may have magical powers, but because this is actually one of those times where Chucky, being a plastic doll, actually comes to his advantage because he's going to be harder to take out as a plastic doll.
That's a good point.
Leprechaun's just a little bit taller, so.
So that's what we got. I'm Leprechaun.
That's
Jake.
for me. I'm going Leprechaun.
Okay. Ray, what do you say?
Chucky. I'm going Chucky.
Yeah, I'm going with Chucky, guys.
Boom.
Okay, well, that's how they
Sorry.
roll out. It's all right. It's all right. Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers.
Oh,
Jason Voorhees.
Michael
gotta-
Myers. I'm gonna
I
say
guess
Michael
I'm going.
Myers.
I guess I'm going with Jason Voorhees too, because I mean, again,
It's the right answer, Ray. It's the right
yeah, he's a murder machine. I don't know. Yeah, I know, but like
It's
Voorhees. Okay.
There's something a
You don't
little
have to
more.
explain.
There's something a little more visceral about Jason Voorhees. you
Yeah,
know?
he's more. He seems like he would take it to the next level.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he could just keep being resurrected.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one, Ray.
Yeah. We'll get with Jason. Scott, what would you say?
I'd have to go with Jason.
Yeah. Ash versus Pennywise. Now this one's tricky.
Ooh, I like this one.
Oh no,
man.
but I want to see that movie.
Yeah, I would pay money to see this. I'm going with Ash.
I think I gotta say Ash too.
I think he can figure out Pennywise's weakness.
I
If
agree.
he can handle all those deadites and stuff. I mean,
If a bunch of teenagers can take him out, then I'm pretty sure Ash could too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, Ash.
Ash Williams.
Fuck
Okay.
Pennywise.
The Thing versus Victor Crowley.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, the Thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Based on intelligence, I don't think that.
Yeah, Victor Crowley isn't going to figure out how to burn the thing or whatever.
Yeah.
He'd chop at it a couple times, then he'd get infected. It was just
Yeah.
that's the way it would work. Pinhead versus Chucky. This seems easy to me.
Pinhead.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
All right.
Anybody else?
I agree.
Okay, we're moving right along. How about this, guys?
I don't think anyone wanted to admit that.
No.
We all seemed pretty bummed about having
I would pay money to see that though too, right? Pinhead is talking to Chucky. I will show you a world of pain, tiny doll. You know?
Yeah.
He's like, fuck you and your nails.
Yeah.
Pinhead would kill him, and he would be like, well, that wasn't even fun.
Right.
Here we go. Jason Voorhees versus Ash.
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah. I'm going with Jason.
Yeah, it'd be a good battle, though.
Oh yeah, I would totally watch the hell out of that too.
Yeah. I'd buy that shit on DVD, Blu-ray, and
And digital streaming
yeah,
services.
yeah, all the above.
Oh,
3 times, 4 times.
yeah.
The Thing versus Pinhead. This is interesting. This might take a turn here.
Pinhead.
The
Yeah.
Thing.
I got to say that, too. It seems right, right?
The
Which one
Pinhead?
seems right?
Pinhead. Does that seem right to you?
It does seem right to me.
Yeah.
What's the Thing going to do to Pinhead?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, the Pinhead knows like it's he would be able to figure out how to subdue it. You know?
You're right. I just don't want to admit it. You're right.
Holy shit,
I'm
guys.
just not. I'm not that big on Hellraiser. Like I
Look at
I
this,
just
though,
recently
Jason.
watched them. I tried to get into it.
The last match. What do you think's going to happen here?
Who is it?
I don't want to.
Spoiler.
It's Jason
Spoiler alert.
Voorhees versus.
Jason Voorhees wins.
You think Jason Voorhees beats Pinhead?
Yeah, every time.
How?
I think. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Chop off his head.
Pinhead is basically Satan.
Just keep chopping off his head.
I think Pinhead would again know how to subdue him.
Yeah,
We'll figure
that's
it out.
Pinhead.
No,
I got to go
that's
Pinhead
awful.
too.
There's no way.
That's a-
Pinhead is
That's- I don't like it any more than you do, Jason.
No,
That's it.
whatever. It is what it is. But there ain't no way. You're telling me that all those freaking people that we just talked about, there ain't one person, there ain't something that could defeat Pinhead?
You know
Like,
what? I think
Don't you just
that
have to
if
fix
I
a puzzle on a box and he's gone. Like,
no, I think that if
ain't it like just like a Rubik's cube?
I think that if
Hold on.
where's he going? I think that
There you go. He's gonna bring him out.
I think that
See, like, can't you just store him in a box?
yeah, if you have the box. But do you
Wait
think
a minute now.
Do you think Jason Voorhees is going to figure out the puzzle box? No, he's going to die by Pinhead.
Is it not someone that we talked about?
I think that if Ash would have went up against him,
Yeah.
or if Pennywise would have went up against him somewhere in
If
this,
it's just problem solving.
it's, you know, some of those enemies took brute force and others took intelligence. So who knows?
Okay, all right.
But Ray, since you're already showing off your puzzle box there, do you have anything else that you want to show off from your collection?
Oh, you mean on the wall there?
Oh,
I see a lot of stuff back there on the wall.
Hold on.
Just keep your pants on, all right?
Okay,
We don't
hold
want to
on.
see that. We don't do nothing like that.
While he's doing that, I got this to show and tell here. I got this Return of the Living Dead vinyl. I can show that
I
off.
got something today. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Get this. It's a nice green, like marbled color. I don't know if you can.
I got
Very cool.
this.
Very cool. Oh, you got a little Leatherface there?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool.
I didn't know there was going to be show and tell. I don't have shit.
Right.
Oh, shit, man.
A little Freddy Krueger there. Where'd Jason go?
He went to get his show and tell items.
Oh, well, here.
I know there's going to be show and tell.
Here,
God,
this is
man.
cool.
Look at all this cool stuff.
This is the hoverboard.
Oh,
from Back
yeah?
to the Future 2. A replica.
Actual hoverboard?
No, it's a little tiny replica. 1/5.
I
It
don't
says
know if it'd be messed up to show you guys my wedding.
Oh, I didn't know that's where you were going.
yeah, right.
That was going to be real weird.
Jake's like, hey, I married a live girl.
Yeah, right.
I've got this.
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
What the heck?
What? Where'd you go? What'd you go get, Jason?
He got some movies.
Oh, yeah. So I just got this today. No.
I got a Corsair.
Oh, he's got a plane. Oh, that's awesome, man.
That is really cool.
I've never wanted to
Got
pop before, but that's pretty.
Got that today.
That's a pretty cool one.
Nice.
Well, the thing
I like
that
that
really
one.
makes me angry is I pre-ordered all three. Only one showed up.
What they got? All
I
three of the
figure-
clowns, the main clowns.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is really cool.
Cool. Well, I guess you know, I tried to get other people involved in this, but I guess we see who's important, right? You know.
All right.
Anyways, thanks if you watched or listened to this or whatever. Do you have anything else you want to talk about, guys? Jason, I wanted to ask you, what was that movie you watched not too long ago? Lumberjack Man or whatever?
Lumberjack Man, yeah. So if you like slashers and you like low budget cheese, like so.
Do you
Let me
just
just
pick?
say this. Let me just say this. A big stack, big massive pancakes with blood on the pancakes.
Really?
But no, if you like slashers and low budget, it's good. It's
Let me
funny.
pa-
You'll laugh a lot.
Did the lumberjack man? Did he have a log for a head? Did I see that correctly?
Yeah, it's something weird. Like it's almost like Groot looking. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But like he's wearing a Groot mask, but it's cool.
I'm gonna check it out.
Let me see here. I'll pull the trailer up and we can check that out. Yeah, it was funny to me because isn't like a lumberjack is a man, so you don't really need to say man afterwards.
Oh, it could
that's-
be
Lumberjack dog.
maybe
Well, a fireman
come
man.
on now.
I'm a doctor man. But
There could be lady
What?
lumberjacks.
Yeah, and women doctors. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah.
that's true.
There's a lot of
I
women
mean,
doctors out there.
nowadays.
I think there's women lumberjacks.
Talk to her for me, bro. Talk to her. I can't do this for you forever.
Yeah, it's funny. Like it.
I am fine. Get off my ass! Said
So-
to Moses.
They're at a Bible camp.
Oh, really?
They look like it.
That's that guy from used to have that show on G4 or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Is this on anything like a streaming service?
It's probably on Amazon. They got all kinds of shit like this on there.
I think it's on Amazon, but I think it's rent. I think I paid $3.99.
Oh,
Is that Michael Madsen?
Yeah,
it looks like him.
No shit.
Now, why this movie doesn't look bad?
It's good. I'm telling you, it's good.
Why didn't they make a better looking cover for the DVD? Because
it's awful. Yeah, it's awful.
And several of the movies that I've seen you watching lately have like terrible cover art. What was that one about the fairgrounds or whatever it was? What was it? Drive-through?
Yeah, drive-through.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good one too. Now these are low budget, but they're done really well.
And that's one of those ones I love. Low budget like horror films, even though like some of them are so cheesy, I absolutely enjoy like just low budget, trying to tell a different story movie.
Yeah, I took a bit of a gamble on this little number here recently.
The Exorcism one?
Stabbed in the Face.
Oh,
that
sounds terrible.
Yeah, the cover looks really cool. I don't know. I think I might have made a bad purchase, but we'll see.
Oh, you bought this?
This was filmed at Scott's house.
Yeah, it looks.
They ripped this off, man.
It looks like one of ours.
Yeah.
But I like that. Looks good. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I'm down.
That looks like a real fun time.
The hot time in the old town tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I recognized one of those. I thought I recognized a guy in there.
Yeah, I don't know. 2004 film. Anyways,
how was that Exorcism movie though? That's what I was going to ask you.
Oh, at 60,000 feet or whatever.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it. It's on my to-do list, but I gotta watch these. I gotta watch these upcoming. Leatherface
I thought you were
movies.
watching it because you put it on the thing.
Oh
so.
no! I said, has anybody seen this? It seems like I should watch it, just based on the cast. It had Bill Moseley in it, and
yeah, it looks great. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, I watched the trailer. It don't look bad.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's wrap this up, guys. Ray, you want to promote anything or anything?
No, just thank everybody for tuning in to the new podcast. WTF did we just watch? Got quite a few views. That was cool. We're going to do another Schlockfest next Saturday.
Do you know what movie you're doing, or is Jean Paul?
I do not. Jean Paul's holding it hostage, like he won't tell me what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, I think he's got a lot of surprises for you on that one. We'll see.
Yeah, he's a master of garbage movies. So.
Jake, what do you have to say? Anything to promote?
We got the newest episode of Something About Sports. We're talking about actually the way that sporting events after tragedies. So that's actually going to be a very interesting dive into how sports have actually affected people after tragic events in American history.
Yeah, you talk about like Katrina, right? And
Katrina, 9/11, and then some like personal events like so it's a really good
baseball betting
dive
scandal
into
of
how sports
1919.
affect people.
Yeah, Scott, you could probably get on that sometime, talk sports if you want. That'd be cool. Anyways, thanks for listening and watching, everybody, and thanks for getting together, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey.